Chapter 19. Different strokes. Nature or nurture? It is one of the internal debates on the reason why people or animals have their own particular personalities. But I suspect that Mabel is the product of conditioning process which has been going on for a very young age. Helen freely admitted that she had welcomed Mabel onto her lap quite often, and perhaps as a result she had the most tactile canine in the history of human-dog relationships. It was very clear from the start, on the long drive back north, that whereas Olive had been happy enough in her box on the floor of the car, Mabel made a constant application to be a bit more involved with whoever was in the passenger seat. Occasionally, as we hurtled along the motorway, she decided that she might like to try the lap of the driver as well. Not that this was overly annoying, and she was generally well behaved, although one other unfortunate but quite noticeable difference to Olive was that just within a few hundred yards of her new home, Mabel decided that she could keep it in no longer and let it all flow onto my lap for about 30 solid seconds while staring at me in deeply contented fashion. Thus relieved, she was in great spirits to meet Olive properly for the first time in the back garden. This is a crucial moment when a younger dog meets the incumbent. You hope that there is just a bit of nip from the older one to let the junior know the pecking order, but Mabel, like most puppies, was not great at reading the signals. "Hi, I see that you have growled at me and snapped at me once or twice. I take this to mean that you would like me to assault you constantly and try to chew your ears for the next 2 months, correct?" And she just wouldn't leave Olive alone. And Olive, having enjoyed 4 years of peace and solitude, was clearly rather put out by the visitor, with those Labrador eyes that tell all, and at that moment asked, "Is this going to be staying for long?"